Welcome, Lighthouse 1111. This is the dream recall that I had. Some people may be aware that when you have long flights to distant places, um, you have more than one carrier, one airline carrier that will operate to the same destination from your home destination. And it was something like this. I'm not sure where the destination where these planes were going to, but they were passenger planes. Part of the dream, I was inside of the plane, one of the planes, and part of the dream, same dream, I was outside looking down onto the situation, which I'm going to talk about. So the plane sets off and it's in the air, and I look out of the window because I'm near a window seat. I look out of the window, and it's just, as you do when you're flying, you don't see nothing else other than clouds, maybe the sun or the moon, depends on the time of the day. In this particular instance, um, the, the plane that was in front of us, i.e., I'm on the second plane that took off, I can see a glimpse of the plane's tail, I believe. That's at the back of the plane. I can see that, and I can see the plane doing a real sharp turn, almost like a 180. Which is a bit strange, considering that we must have just taken off. But the plane is turning. As it's turning, it's actually declining. It's actually descending. Sorry. It looks a little bit erratic, but it goes out of sight. I can't see the plane anymore. Then the captain comes on and says, "Put your seatbelts on. We're making a sharp maneuver," and it seems like we're in motion to do the same. Looking left and right, I can see very, 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 very fast, a very fast plane, which I imagine is a fighter plane, sort of going in the direction that we was initially going into. And then I'm kind of in two kind of, I don't know, it's strange. Obviously, it's a dream, so some of it's unrealistic in a sense. I'm outside of the plane now, and don't ask me how I'm doing this, but I'm outside of the plane and I'm looking at the two planes. One, the first plane clearly has been hit, and it's sort of falling out of the sky. The plane that I was originally on, the second plane, is kind of sort of turning around, doing that 180 sort of maneuver in the air, obviously. And now I see a lot of fighter jets. I'm not really well sort of versed with names and stuff of the different type of fighter jets, and they're flying real fast. And what I can see is possibly an enemy fighter jets coming towards. Now, in that instant, I kind of it all sits into place, and it's almost like the ground control saying, "Look, planes, they just set off for mid-air. Turn back quickly. Something's going on in your future destination." And then I see the plane that I was originally on sort of take a sort of nose down. Clearly, that's been hit as well. The next part of the dream is that I'm on land and I'm watching the news, and the news is talking about, this is breaking news clearly, It's talking about two planes that have gone down. They're British planes, by the way, because I'm from the UK. They're British planes, and they're being shot down by some kind of enemy. What can I say? The enemy, basically. Um, Shortly after, war is really sort of being drummed up, sort of thing, as you know, two planes of passenger planes have been taken out. Um, I woke up shortly after that, very sort of hot, sort of shaken, um, bit disorientated. Now I kind of want to piece together what I was actually seeing now, because I feel like I was being told something here. I feel something's going to happen with a plane, two planes to be fair, and I think they're maybe British planes. Um, it's a bit scary because I do like traveling. I like traveling a lot. I love seeing new places. I've done so for practically all of my life, from about the age of 7 to present day. I've always travelled. Parents, family, friends, exes. I've always travelled, and it's kind of made me feel like 2024. I kind of don't want to get on a plane right now. To be fair, um, I don't know if this is a warning or this is just a dream, but um, it strikes me because of what's going on at the moment. You know, we have a lot's going on in the world. We've got the conflict still going on with Ukraine. We've got something going on with China and Taiwan. There's something going on again with China and the China Sea. We've also got, not to forget, we've got the Israel and the Gaza going on. Um, in Africa, we have the French colonies that have kind of pulled away from France, if you like. So there's a lot going on, and I do believe it's a British. These are British planes, because I believe the significance of me being on the plane, even though I didn't actually die. I actually saw the whole thing happen again on the news, which was really, it kind of freaked me out a little bit. And I'm not trying to scare anybody. I'm not trying to bring, sort of, pain, or making people feel type of way. Um, but I think this is a warning. I think there will be a plane coming down, I believe, or planes coming down. And going back to my initial 2024 to 29 or 2030, I can't remember now. And that was kind of talking about some things that are sort of kind of happened already, in a sense, i.e., the Middle East is clearly in war, which I spoke about. The great move, which is clearly Palestine, which is obviously being moved from one side of, Gaza, because Palestine doesn't technically exist anymore. From Gaza, from one side of Gaza to the other side of Gaza. That was the great move I believe I was picking up. The banking, again, you had some American banks that went down, and there's still second one to be predicted that should happen, I believe. And I think this correlates with that kind of energy that, or the predictions that I predicted. Obviously, this was a dream format more, and I'm just wondering if this is an add to that, basically. And so I thought I should release this on my channel. clearly it's disturbing me because you know, planes being shot down. I mean, that's a scary thought. I can only imagine what that must feel like if you're on a plane and sort of something like that ever happens. What that must feel like for the people that are on board, including the cabin crew, the pilots, etc., etc. If anything more sort of like this happens, I will come back to my channel and I will add this onto it again. I'm going to release this after I've got some people going away on holiday, a few people going away around this time. I'm not going to state the time just yet because I just don't want to do that. Don't want to talk anything into existence, and I obviously don't want to make them worry about their flight and their holidays that they've clearly booked and are very happy to go on. This will be added after when I know they're both there's two sets of people, two different types, two different people going who I know going to two different destinations at different times. They're not setting off the same day or anything like that, but the timing is very close. So I will release this after they come back. When they come back, I will add to this message and we sort of go from there. I'm starting to feel that my intuition and everything that works around me spiritually is starting to. I think I had a bit of a dark spot where it was just lots was going on in my life, and I clearly needed to have a break from making content. And I feel like that has been lifted now, and I feel like I'm being pushed a little bit to kind of get the ball rolling again, and even maybe open another channel or sort out another channel. That's something that I'm working on, thinking about, and will let you know closer to the time if that is something that I'm planning to do in the future. So this I will set for 5th of the 5th, and I will call this the third coming. And the reason why I call it the third coming is because this is probably the third serious type energy that I've been feeling, that I feel like I have to push out and put this out onto the platform. So I'm going to call this the third coming, because I feel like this is part of part 1 and 2 of my predictions. I feel like this is the add-on part, and I did say if anything else comes up around the time, I will come back. So this will be called the third coming. You understand what that's called now, because obviously you would have watched the video. It will look a bit weird on my channel, mind you, and that's fine. That's totally fine. Until the next time we speak, be safe, be vigilant, and be safe.